Hi, my name's William. Here today we're going to make a dozen roses. We have some leather, myrtle, honey bracelet, ruscus, and silver dollar eucalyptus. So we're going to start with our leather. We have to make a grid, a base in the vase to hold up our roses. But most of you won't find a vase like this. Instead, you'll find a vase like this. So you can pick this up at your local florist. Any flower shop carries them. What you do is you take your first piece of leather, always give every piece a fresh cut because it needs to suck up water, and you just start putting them in here, like so. And I usually do 6 for my first base, and then I cut it down as I go up making my pyramid. Okay, and then now I start going higher. And you're just going to keep doing this until you've used up all of your leather, until you feel like you have a nice base to hold your greens. Okay, so this is my vase full of just leather. So next I'm going to add my silver dollar eucalyptus, and breaks up nicely. Take off whatever leaves are going to potentially end up in the water and or hold you up. And you just kind of do this until you have a nice big display going around. Try to keep it symmetrical. Remember, it's a dozen roses all around. Not one-sided. So the more you're able to keep it balanced, the nicer it looks. And you just continue to do this with all the rest of your greens, your honey bracelet, your ruscus, and I'll see you back in a few minutes. And here we are. I'm just finishing up putting my last pieces of green in, and then we'll be able to start our roses. Nice, tall, wide spread. We spray with Pocon. It just shines the all the foliage up, gives it a nicer, cleaner, neater appearance. Helps to repel dust too. So there we go. I already have my 12 roses counted out. Here. So you want to find the biggest one in the bunch, your tallest rose. I'm going to say this is my tallest rose. I'm going to put it in the middle. Give it a fresh cut, because it helps to rejuvenate the rose and sucking in fresh water. And you want to do that every other day. Always give all the flowers, not just your roses, a nice fresh cut. If you have any rose petals, sometimes you got to pull some off, because if they're packing petals, they're just known to protect the rose. And then I'm going to take all my tall roses, pull them out of the bunch. I'm going to give it space to create the top. Sure, I got all my tallest ones. So there's these nifty little rose strippers. If you have any thorns, pulls off all your thorns nicely. But my roses seem to be pretty well de-thorned. We probably did it when they came in, so that's always a good thing. So now we're just going to continue to add roses, trying to keep them the same length in a circular pattern around the central rose. Okay, so this is the total of the first six roses, one in the middle, 5 around. We have 6 more roses, which we're going to use those, and we're just going to kind of place them around these red roses at a little bit lower of a level, facing out to give ourselves a nice ball across the top. So go ahead and cut these roses slightly shorter and put them in there on the angle just like so. So this is a dozen roses in a vase all green. Again, I would take the leaf shine. Careful not to spray your roses, just kind of spray all of your little leaves to give them a nice little shine. I like it clean cut sometimes, but other people like it with filler, and that's okay. This is baby's breath, not it's pretty, and it'll really dress up the arrangement. Careful pulling apart your baby's breath, not to ruin your heads. Be very delicate with it. And I'll just use a whole bunch. It's 5 stems, so look at it and kind of, hold it up to your arrangement and envision it in place and give it a nice fresh cut, and go ahead and put it in where you think it looks best. And do that to your whole arrangement, and we'll be back in a minute. And here is my finished product. Now usually what you should do is always change the water in the vase, but I made it in this vase because most of you are easily able to get your hands on one of these, and it's always nice to have a nice wide neck vase to get more of a wider spread. So I'm going to go back to my red vase, which I've already gone ahead and filled up with fresh clean water, and I'm going to take this out of here and I'm going to put it in here so that now do a little adjusting. Not always going to be perfect, but can make it perfect by just adjusting. And this is now my finishing product. And that's how you make a dozen roses. Thanks for watching us, and we'll be back again soon.